I know it's been a while since I posted a video up. Got a lot going on. I've been driving the truck every day or every other day, hauling a couple loads with the truck and stuff. Currently, I'm working on building the LS motor. Got a whole bunch of parts ready. Started putting the pistons in last night. So I'm gonna get all that stuff going. I'm gonna show y'all some of the parts I got and all the progress I've made so far on the motor. But I'm gonna finish the rest of it, getting it put together probably sometime this week. And then we'll go from there and see how I do to get it in that thing. Here I got my brand new cam sprocket, timing chain. I already done put the sprocket on the front of the crankshaft. Right here I got camshaft retaining plate. Here are my new piston rings here. I went with Engine Tech on the piston rings. So I already put one piston in. I gotta get the other ones cleaned up and put back on the connecting rods and all that stuff and get them put in the truck. Let me show you what's going on the motor. So yeah, here's the cam sprocket. I mean the crankshaft sprocket part of the timing chain. But I got the motor all cleaned up. To put the pistons in, I'm using this checkered flag 3.780 piston ring installer. Let me see if I can get my crosshatch. Can't see my crosshatch. I got a cylinder hone, and I honed the cylinder to get the crosshatch in there. And I think it did a pretty damn good job. So, been using this massive plate here to spin the motor around. You can see some of the crosshatch in here. From where I honed the cylinders out. Everything looks good. That's my one piston I got in here. Gotta get the others put in. I got new camshaft bearings put in. I put those in myself. I got the tool to do it. That was made specifically for LS motors. It wasn't that bad to put it in. All I had to do was draw the lines and line it up, and I was able to slap them on in. So let me look at some of the stuff that's on the back of the truck now. All right, box number one. We got a filler tube. The old one needed a new O-ring, and then the plastic was kind of messed up, so I just bought a new one. Got oil fill cap. Ordered all new push rods, melon push rods. Let me open these up here. These just standard old LS push rods here. So that's all in box number one. And this box got 16 new lifters. Got new lifter trays, bolts to go with them. This all lasts a long time once I get them put in. I hadn't opened these yet, but these are valve cover grommets. It's for where the bolts go through the valve cover, make your oil seal. See what we got here. I opened one of these, yeah, this one. So I went ahead and ordered all new rocker arms also, so I can just have all new stuff on the top end, no valve train noise. So I got, let's see, 8, should be 16 of these. So I got a couple boxes here. I'm gonna get a razor blade out, open these other boxes up, check them out. All right, I got these other boxes open. So this here is 8 more lifters for the front end. I mean for the top end. This box here, box of cylinder head bolts. You know you're supposed to replace those whenever you remove the heads on the LS. And then here, just another box of cylinder head bolts. Alright, so I went ahead and ordered this 12696-357 GM high volume oil pump. I don't know what condition the other oil pump was really in on the engine, so I went ahead and ordered a new one. Yeah, so this is it. I'm gonna take it apart, check it out before I put it on the engine, and I'm gonna just clean the pickup in my parts washer, the pickup tube, and reuse it. I got both of the O-rings here because I wasn't sure what pickup tube I had, so I'm gonna figure out which O-ring, put the O-rings back on there. Also, I got these cylinder head dowel pins Supposed to put these back on the block before you put the cylinder heads on, help line everything up. I put these on, then put the gaskets, then put the heads on. Let's see what else we got. Here, this is the old water pump that I pulled off the LS motor. I just plan on cleaning it up, putting some of that Chevy red orange paint on there, and putting it back on. This radiator come out of a Tahoe at the salvage yard. I think it was a 2002 or 2003 Tahoe. I went ahead and got the radiator and the fan shroud, and I got the engine cover over there. I ordered new hoses because I ain't feel like reusing any of the old hoses, and they were pretty cheap. You see here, I got mass airflow sensor, the air tube, and the air box. This here is a bracket for my computer. I'm gonna put the computer in there, and then I'll make up some kind of mounting bracket for this to actually go on the frame rail of the truck. I was looking at the salvage yard, and the Tahoes at the salvage yard I have it mounted on the frame rail on the driver's side, so I may do something similar to that. In this box, we got a fan clutch. Yes, I'm going with a fan clutch or a mechanical fan. I like the reliability of it, and I ain't gotta worry about nothing electric going out on me. All tractor trailers use mechanical fans. I ain't seen no big heavy truck use no electric fans, so they use them. They're good enough for me too. I went ahead and got the reservoir out of a Tahoe at the salvage yard too, so that I can have all the matching hose connections, and that's part of the reason I got the radiator too, because it's a couple of connections for the bleed off line that go on the radiator. Got a bunch of stuff in this box. So here, this is actually a replacement starter that I ordered because the starter did mess up. When I took the bolt off for the power cable, it broke the nub off of the starter that was on the engine. So I went ahead and just ordered a brand new replacement here. Here we got Summit Racing timing cover alignment tools. This here is to align the crank seal on the timing cover, so there's no chances for leaks. I also got the same tool for the rear cover. So the rear cover also has an alignment tool. Alright, here we got this LS fuel filter regulator. Anybody that's been reading up on the LS swaps know it's supposed to have 58 PSI. So this is the same one that they kind of use. I heard they use them in Corvettes, but it regulates your fuel down to 58 PSI. So they have a Wix. I forgot the part number for the Wix, but I also saw this Summit branded one, and I had good luck with Summit stuff so far. So I went ahead and got this one, part number 230150. Other stuff I got in here, fuse block. I don't even know if I'm gonna use that. These are the bolts for transmission and engine. I ordered ICT billet bolts. Here, these are my motor mount adapter plates. So these are pretty nice. They come from LSX Innovations, I think. Yeah. So as you can see, it allows me 4 different mounting positions when you mount the motor. I think one of them is like 2 inches forward, stock, 7/8 inch back, and then there was another one or something. But these are the mounting plates. They come with a bag of hardware, Fastenal. Y'all know Fastenal got that good stuff. So that's Fastenal. Here, I ordered the Summit Racing engine plug kit. It's got all the oil galley plugs and the coolant drain plugs. It's also got the new plastic barbell, so I'm gonna replace that too. And what else we got in here? Oh, this here. What brand is this? Genuine GM. So this is my harmonic balancer bolt replacement for that. When I change it out, this is a harmonic balancer installation tool. And I bought this thing here. This is to hold the crankshaft in place when you tighten the bolt on the front, because it's got to be tightened up to 200 something foot-pounds of torque, and it's kind of hard to hold a pry bar in the pulley while you tighten it down to that much torque. Want to make sure I get that thing tight. And here we got some new bolts for the exhaust manifold. All right, so here it go. Here it is, y'all. Got that stage 2 cam. This is a truck cam, Summit Racing brand. Came with a tube of camshaft assembly lube, and came with the instructions here. And also got the cam card if y'all want to check out the specs on it. That's the cam card. It's a stage 2. I've heard that it compares to the Chevrolet hot cam, if anybody's familiar with the Chevrolet hot cam. Stuff we got here. I went ahead and ordered a new oil dipstick tube. The other one was okay, but it had a lot of surface rust on it. And this one was cheap enough for me to just go ahead and order another one. These are Felpro valve cover gaskets. These came with my cam kit. And then here we got, let me flip this around. We got the Felpro timing cover gasket set. It's got the timing cover, water pump gaskets. Looks like there's some oil pump O-rings in here too. I had to check the specs on there, so maybe it came with them. And it's got the front seal on there. So that's for the timing cover, front timing cover gasket set. I got all my other gasket sets ordered. They were supposed to deliver yesterday. FedEx had some come up, so they ain't gonna be there till tomorrow. And then we got one more box. So let me walk over here to the other side of the truck so we can check this other box. All right, this is the only other box I think I got that I ain't showed y'all yet. So this ain't nothing special. It's just a brand new old mechanical fan. So that's all it is, just a new fan. I just got it in the plastic. Keep anything from happening to it till I get ready to put it on that thing. So that's the only update for now. I may set the camera up and record a little bit of the block work, like putting the camshaft in and all the stuff like that. But it do be taking a long time to get this video edited so I can post it up. And I ain't got time to be doing all that video editing, so we'll see how we do with all of that. But it's happening, all going together, everything coming together now. It's a mess in here right now. I got to get some of this stuff cleaned up. I mean, all this is the old stuff that come out of the motor, the old exhaust manifolds. I plan on ordering some long tube headers for them. This is the transmission I got from the salvage yard to go with the engine. I hadn't decided yet if I'm going to rebuild it or if I'm going to just pressure wash it and put that thing on there and see what it do. The fluid that came out of it looked red, so I may just pop the pan and look in the bottom of the pan and see if I see any signs of trouble. If I don't see nothing, then I might just go ahead and put it in so I can get this motor in this truck. There's a transmission I picked up for free there. That's also a 4L60. It is a 4-wheel drive version, so I have it in case I need to get any parts for this one, so I don't have to be ordering no parts off of eBay for no one parts. And this is my intake manifold. Needs to be cleaned off. I'm gonna probably pop the fuel rails off, clean them up, paint them, may paint them red and put new O-rings on there. And then that's my accessory bracket for the power steering pump. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Another accessory bracket for the air compressor, alternator, throttle body, and then I got bolts scattered all over the place. A little bonus footage here. Took the Galaxy out this morning to a little cruise in. Gonna spin them tires a little bit. Just a little bonus footage. I got my last delivery of gaskets yesterday. These are all the rest of the gaskets I need for the engine. Got the Felpro rear cover gasket with the crank seal, the rear main seal. Got these MLS head gaskets. Them things run $39 a piece for the head gaskets. Got a new oil pan gasket. I love the gasket technology on these LS engines. It's this metal gasket with the rubber on it. You don't have to worry about no leaks nowhere. Got throttle body gasket here. This here is the valley cover gasket with the 2 grommets on it. And then I got intake manifold gaskets here. They come in a box. These are hard type intake manifold gasket sets. So I'm gonna get, oh, and I also got these cool and bleed line crossover gaskets to go on there too. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these pistons slapped in this engine so we can start putting everything together. I can get this shop cleaned up out here for the winter time, so I can fire that K1 kerosene heater, keep warm out here.